Hello, hopefully I found you well. Welcome to United Uncle. I'm your host. Today we're gonna talk about awards, end of season awards. But these ones are not going to be the normal awards. They're gonna come with a bit of a twist. Just give me a bit of a time. You won't be disappointed. I'm sure you enjoy the awards. First of all, I'm gonna say our young player of the year. Young player of the year, which is 20 years and below. The award goes to Lenny Yoro. Then the second award is Best Signing of the Year. Best Signing of the Year. The award goes to, it was a tie between Lenny Yoro and Mazarau. Then the third award, which is Game of the Season. Game of the Season. And again, there's a tie, which is the FA Cup game, which we won on penalties against Arsenal. If you remember, the match finished, it was 2-2, and Manchester United had a man down. But they managed to draw the match and we won on penalties. Then the other match which qualifies for this award, it is the Europa quarter-final second leg against Lyon. You remember, we were 4-2 down and the match was almost finished. And we came and we won that match 5-4. Then, the miss of the season. Miss of the season. The award goes to Diogo Dalot. If you remember, the game against West Ham, it was, I'm sure, the last game for Ten Hag. Dalot had an open goal. There was no goalkeeper, but he managed to put the ball over the bar. That is the miss of the season. Then we go to goal of the season. Goal of the season. It is the goal Bruno Fernandes against Leicester City. It was assisted by Ahmad. If you remember the chicken back heel by Ahmad, and he gave it to Bruno Fernandes. And that match we won 3-0. The goal was on the 17th minute, whereby it was also Bruno's 250th match. And it was also Ruud van Nistelrooy's last game as the interim coach for Manchester United. Then, as I told you, there's a bit of a twist. A bit of a twist, which is a podcast or channel of the year for Manchester United. There's a lot of channels which talk about Manchester United, but according to me, believe you me, I've seen a lot. We've got the biggest one, United Stand. There's a lot. But if you haven't watched these two channels, just take time to watch them. There's United People's TV with Sam. Fantastic. Then there's Stephen Hawson. These two channels, according to me, they win United channels or podcast of the year. Straight to the point, no favoritism, no, if you put your opinion, you're insulted. It's just straight to the point. Just watch these channels. And if you go there, tell them that Uncle sent you. So the winners is United People TV and Stephen Hawson. Then we go to Save of the Season. Save of the Season. It has to be Andre Onana's save against Crystal Palace. It was a double save. Firstly, he saved from Nketiah, then the rebound from Sa from close range. That has to be the save of the season. Then we go to comeback of the season. According to me, it will be like a low point. You're on your all-time low, but you managed to recover from that. So the comeback of the season, I'll give it to Joshua Zirkzee. Joshua, you remember, he was substituted in the 33 minutes in the game against Newcastle at Old Trafford, and people booed him. He was substituted and were trailing by 2-0. But look at what he did after that. He came back strong. He played well until his injury. So that's why I call it comeback of the season. Then we've got this award again, which I say ex-player or pundit of the season. We've listened to a lot of them. You have heard me talk about the ex-players. But there's this like two particular ex-players, which in my own opinion, I haven't heard them. They might have done it, or they do it in a polite way, but they try by all means to be positive about the team. My award goes to two people again, Patrice Evra and Owen Hargreaves. Then, which one? We're going to the last big awards. Last big awards. First one, the player of the season. The player of the season for Manchester United. The award goes to, you guessed it, Captain Fantastic, Captain Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is the player of the season. Then, my award, I call it Uncle's Award, or United Uncle's Award. The award goes to Ahmad, the Ivorian Messi. He wins the big one, according to me. Guys, just drop a comment if you felt that I left a certain award or I did wrong in a certain area, where to improve. Just drop a comment and also share these awards. Share this video. Maybe there are people who are going to benefit with this. There are people who are going to criticize this. The more this video goes, the more we enjoy. This is just for fun, guys. The season is over. We need a bit of laughter. This is United Uncle. I thank you.